What if I told you that in 2007, a company paid $75 million for the most visited discovery platform on the internet? A platform sending more traffic than Facebook, YouTube, and Reddit combined, and then within 23 months had destroyed it so completely that the founders had to buy it back for less than half the price. No fraud, no scandal, no war, just decisions made by people who never understood what they had. It was 2001. The internet had no memory, no taste. Search engines handed you a list. You had to decide. A 22-year-old electrical engineering student named Garrett Camp thought there was a better way. He was studying for his master's degree at the University of Calgary. Government stipend, free time, one idea. What if the internet could learn what you liked and just take you there? Not a list, not a query, just a button. He called it StumbleUpon. One click, a page curated to your taste. Another click, another page, like a magazine written just for you, except the magazine was the entire internet. By 2005, StumbleUpon had 650,000 users, not a single dollar spent on marketing. The investors came. Tim Ferriss, Ram Shriram, first round capital. The company raised $1.5 million and moved to San Francisco. By the end of 2006, 2 million downloads. Then Google noticed. In April 2007, Google released a toolbar, a near-carbon copy of StumbleUpon's core mechanic. Camp had two choices: fight and risk being buried by the most powerful search company on Earth, or sell before the window closed. That same month, eBay called. $75 million, cash. The largest acquisition of a content discovery platform in internet history. Time magazine named StumbleUpon one of the 50 best websites of the year. 5 million users, growing faster than almost anything else on the web. Camp agreed. One condition: autonomy. eBay would leave him alone. They meant it. They just didn't know what that meant. eBay was a marketplace, a transaction engine. People arrived with intent. They bought, they sold, they left. StumbleUpon was built for wandering, for the specific pleasure of having no destination. These two things were not compatible. eBay's executives never admitted it. From day one, the bureaucracy moved in. Every feature required approval. Every design decision climbed a chain of sign-offs. A team that had built a global platform by moving fast was now writing proposals for committees. In all of 2008, StumbleUpon shipped fewer new features than a startup ships in a week.
The engineers left. The designers left. The people who understood what StumbleUpon actually was, they were gone. And here's what eBay completely missed. The internet wasn't waiting. Facebook was accelerating. Twitter was emerging. The entire social web was being rebuilt, and StumbleUpon, frozen inside a structure that barely understood it, couldn't keep pace. eBay tried to monetize the serendipity. They injected advertising into the discovery stream. Users always notice. By April 2009, less than 2 years after the acquisition, eBay sold StumbleUpon back to Garrett Camp and his original investors. The price, $29 million. $46 million of value destroyed in 23 months. If you've stayed this long, you already know what this channel is. Subscribe. There are more stories like this one. Most of them are worse. Camp got his company back, and for a moment, it looked like it might survive its own story. By 2009, StumbleUpon was driving more web traffic than Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Dig, and Reddit combined. By 2012, 25 million registered users. But the damage from the eBay years ran deep. 2 years of frozen development had handed Facebook a runway that no one could close. The algorithm had become the new discovery engine. Why stumble alone when your friends were already curating for you? In 2013, StumbleUpon laid off 30% of its staff. On May 24, 2018, Garrett Camp published a short note. StumbleUpon was becoming something called Mix.com. All accounts would be migrated. The service would shut down June 30th. No press conference, no ceremony. 16 years of internet history ended in a blog post. June 30, 2018. The servers went dark. Gone, like it never existed. The easy story says social media killed StumbleUpon, that users just moved on. But StumbleUpon was still the most powerful discovery engine on Earth in 2009. That's not a platform losing. That's a platform that was handed 2 years of silence while everything else was running. eBay didn't buy StumbleUpon and destroy it. They bought it and did nothing. And in the internet, nothing is the same thing as destruction.